Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. I think I was better off in that one. I mean, I get to kick back and relax a little. My legs are sore as shit. Went to the gym today, and I am dying. I'm very fucking close to you. Welcome to probably a random fucking episode because we don't have anything planned. Don't have enough followers on Instagram to get anybody fucking into this shit. So in other words, we quit.
Not yet. Although some people, I'm pretty sure some people thought we had by now.
Probably. It's dirty. Here we are back again outside.
It's not as hot.
No, definitely not. It's gonna rain the rest of the week. As you know, these are previously recorded.
But someone thought they weren't?
Just in case.
Oh. I was going to say, someone...
I mean, you never know, because we say, like, oh, well, like, for instance, we recorded last Monday, which was what was Monday? The 20th, you know, we said, oh, well, in 10 days, the NBA's going to be back.
Fuck off.
Well, the episode didn't come out till Friday, so that's the 25th, or 24th, whatever fucking day it was. Didn't want people to, think, NBA's not in 10 days, NBA's in like a week.
Yeah, well,
So,
whatever.
Just for those of you that didn't know.
So that means NBA is 3 days.
Yes.
Which, whenever this video comes out, probably like 2 or 1.
Well, the video comes out Friday.
Oh, then the NBA was back.
The
NBA is back.
NBA is back. Woo! Officially, by the time this video and audio recording comes out. I'm sweating like a son of a bitch. Like, it's not as hot as it was last week.
Nowhere near.
It's just
the heat's just sitting.
And I started to move. You think your mom will get mad if I spray her car?
I don't know.
I don't know if this would peel the paint off. So
I hit a fucking animal. It ran out in the middle of the road.
Well, hitting an animal with a vehicle is different than spraying a chemical that kills insects.
The car kills insects.
True, but that's different. So yeah, as you know, we are sitting outside, so the wasps are out again, so they're gonna be an issue.
Yeah, I don't think we want to record out there anymore. I'm pretty sure I found Black Widow last night.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, you heard that our studio is compromised for the time being. I mean, we can just set up shit to, like, spider traps or whatever. Are there spider traps? We can have it sprayed. We can buy fucking insect repellent and just spray the shit out of it. I'm telling you, right there at that window.
We get bit on camera by fucking Black Widow.
Just know it no longer turns into a podcast. That day is a fucking vlog. Because that camera is going with us to the hospital.
And it better fucking go viral.
I'll plug the fucking phone up to the charger as we drive. Not a sponsor, because we only have one, and it's not Bang Energy Drink.
Not Bang Energy.
Granted, this is my favorite flavor. For those of you that probably haven't tried Miami Cola, I don't know. It's really good. Really good. Tastes just like Coke. You want to taste? I don't have COVID. Fuck. Pull out that list. Yeah. So, going around Facebook are rumored movies for 2021.
Well, some of them weren't rumored.
Well, you know what I mean. I mean, technically every released movie released now is a rumor.
Yeah. Right now, everything is rumored because we don't know what's going to get delayed.
We don't know what the fuck is going on. But there were some good fucking movies there.
Well,
I would just say start from the top and we can say
because I actually did want to talk about the first one. I know you probably
was that Maleficent?
No, it was Cruella with Emma Stone.
Yeah,
the movie got announced like 2017. I want to say I'm surprised it's not out already. That's all I wanted to say.
My question is, what the fuck has Emma Stone been doing? Because
Winning Oscars.
in what movie?
Pretty sure she won La La Land, and I'm pretty sure she won another movie.
Well, definitely haven't seen La La Land. She definitely didn't get it for fucking Zombieland 2.
No, no, but she was in like a, I want to say like a Jane Austen movie that she might have won.
I feel like I haven't seen her in anything. And
She's been in a lot more serious roles, except for Zombieland 2, lately. But that, all I wanted to say, she took that role a long time ago, and it was that, I know what it was. It was after she won her first Oscar, and people kept referring to her as the next, who played Cruella in the 101 Dalmatians?
Glenn Close.
Yeah. People kept, yeah, so.
What did she win her first Oscar for?
That might have been La La Land, so that might have been 2018.
Well, if the movie does involve the pups,
I don't think it will.
oh, so it's gonna be like an origin story for her.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is. There, maybe we'll get another, 101 reboot, bitches.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
The next movie has already been delayed again for like the 15th time. Avatar.
Yeah, we talked about that. I mean,
Just the first movie came out when I was a freshman and he was a sophomore in high school.
yeah, I didn't see it in my junior or my senior year.
Yeah. I haven't seen it.
I watched it drunk and I fell asleep because the movie was so fucking long.
It is long. But if you don't watch it on the big screen, it's really not worth watching.
Here's the deal, you stupid fucks out there. Don't go killing yourselves because we go back to Pandora. You behind me?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Because people were killing themselves because they know that Earth is never going to be as perfect as Pandora is.
Dude, I actually talked about this with somebody the other day.
Like, can you imagine that? Just...
I will say, if you've never, which I know you haven't, but if you haven't been to Animal Kingdom in Pandora, they made a Pandora in Disney World.
I have
It is.
I haven't been, but I've seen it.
It is so much like the movie. It's insane.
Well, I would
It's
fucking hope
beautiful.
so.
It is literally beautiful.
Is it on my neck?
No. It's on my bag.
Oh, I swear I felt something crawling on my neck. There you go.
But-
Y'all can fucking make fun of me for that.
Yeah, that's the new.
It must have been some
But,
sweat or something. It just felt like something crawling.
I will say I've looked forward to this movie, but originally it was supposed to come out, I think, the year after I graduated high school, which would have been 2014, and that was 6 years ago. It's already been delayed again because it was supposed to come out next year or this year, next year. It's been delayed again. I think it'd be crazy if we see those movies before 2025.
I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see any movies until 2025. Boy, this shit's fucking going. But we've talked about that enough, so.
Yeah. The next one is Conjuring 3, and we're definitely looking forward to that. But we haven't seen Annabelle Comes Home.
You're right, have not.
But apparently it's good, though.
Drink, bitch. I think it's on HBO Max.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It probably is, because it's Warner Brothers.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is gonna sound bad, even though we just talked about HBO Max. But I know it's still relatively new. But fuck, their selection sucks sometimes. It's kind of like how Disney Plus was when they first came out. They had all these movies listed.
Well,
So like if you clicked on it, you couldn't watch them because they don't have the rights to stream it yet.
HBO Max is like that?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, they
weird
have,
because
they have,
it's just HBO.
They have upcoming movies and
Oh, yeah, because it just took the place of HBO.
yeah. So, but I mean, kind of hyped for it, kind of not, just because horror movies nowadays suck. And I mean, how it's kind of like beating a dead horse, like with a movie that's probably like the next couple movies, Fast and Furious. Like, fucking just give it up. Like, you ruined it when you took a car and you jumped from building to building in it.
I don't have anything to say because to me that's one of the most realistic scenes. Hold on, and I will defend this. Since Fast 5, where they have just become ridiculous. That stunt is more realistic than some of the other shit they've done.
Well, no shit. A fucking parking garage falls on Dominic
No,
Toretto.
hold on.
And
After he
Rock's
stomps the ground and says, "In the streets always win," and stomps and drops the parking garage. Then, the scene I was actually talking about, I'm pretty sure is in Fast 5, or it's in Fast 6. Which one is the one where they get Letty back?
Couldn't fucking tell you. There's too many to count.
There's a scene where she gets thrown off of this huge bridge in like South America or somewhere, and she's definitely gonna die. And Dom takes his charger and slams the wall, and jumps out to launch himself and catches her in midair from one bridge. He's on it's two bridges going, each way.
You see what I mean, though.
But okay, that's what I'm saying.
I get it.
Jumping the cars is more realistic.
It's a film, it's supposed to be hyperbole, but fucking hey, you know how this series should have ended when fucking Paul Walker and Vin Diesel drove off and split. You should have ended.
Yeah,
the
but
series
two of the
there.
most ridiculous things we just talked about in that movie.
I get it. They just signed off for probably another 20 more fucking movies. Plus, they added John Cena to the mix.
And Ryan Reynolds. Because he's in Hobbs and Shaw.
Fuck.
And Kevin Hart.
Just go on to the next.
Well, I guess that we kind of covered Conjuring 3 and Fast 9.
Was that the next one?
Yeah.
I told you it's going to be one of the next couple.
Oh, here's one I know you're excited for. The Batman.
Fuck yes.
Robert Pattinson.
Teaser trailer they put out, was it earlier this year?
Yeah,
Great. The suit looks great. The Batmobile looks fantastic.
The only thing I'm worried about right now is Pattinson is taking a weird stance about the working out stuff.
Yeah, he's not doing it.
Yeah.
He's gonna fucking Ben Roethlisberger this bitch.
But Zoe Kravitz is.
Isn't she from
Catwoman?
Oh, Catwoman's in this movie?
Yeah.
Isn't Zoe Kravitz, isn't that the girl isn't she from the Fast movies? No. Zoe Kravitz played, she was in Deadpool, wasn't she?
No, that's Zazie Beetz. The one in Deadpool is the same girl in Creed.
Ah!
Okay.
Is Zoe Kravitz the girl from Joker?
No, I think that's Zazie Beetz.
Jesus Christ, all you women look the same. What has she played in? Anything?
Yes, but the one that keeps coming to my mind, I don't think you would know. That's why I was trying to look it up. She's been in a bunch of stuff, but fuck, I forgot what the fuck we were talking about. She's working out like fucking crazy. That's what I was trying to say, and she is in really good shape, and she's taking this really serious. And you have fucking Robert Pattinson over here no, I'm on quarantine. I don't have to keep working out. Bro, you're gonna be less jacked than Catwoman.
Her face definitely looks familiar, but I can't put her on anything. Your phone is on fire too, by the way.
I know. Well, her dad's Lenny Kravitz.
Oh, no shit. I mean, who all do you know out there with that last name? I mean, but yes, definitely excited. Kind of hope Warner Brothers will base a video game around it. It's gonna be kind of nice and neat to see how isn't Joker in that universe now? And how they were going about it, they're supposed to be
If that's what they do, I want them to do the theory about Joaquin's Joker inspires.
Yeah, because that wouldn't make sense if he's...
No, because he would be Bruce Wayne's a fucking child.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He's a child in that movie, and he's in his 40s.
At least.
And then you got Robert Pattinson, who's Batman. What if it's an alternate reality and Bruce Wayne doesn't become Batman?
Who do you think?
Robert Pattinson's going to be Batman. obviously.
But
Like he comes from like you know how
are you saying
know
he's
how-
not?
yeah, that Bruce Wayne doesn't become Batman. Whoever Robert Pattinson's playing.
Okay.
Well, fuck, he's playing Bruce Wayne.
And that's what I was about to say. The only problem with that.
I'm thinking too much into this.
Yeah. We're I know most of the Batman's rogues are going to be in this movie. Riddler's in it. Penguin's in it. It's got a hell of a
Is
cast.
Jonah Hill still part of this?
No.
Jonah, you bastard, letting me down.
Colin Farrell's Penguin.
They could have just.
I think, and I've said this too, and Kyle argues with me. You know who I think should be Penguin, and people are gonna laugh if they know who it is because he's known for one role. Josh Gad should have been Penguin.
Oh, fucking Olaf. Yeah, I mean, I could see it, but at the same time, like, I think it would have been cool to, since they're bringing Penguin back into a movie, fucking let Danny DeVito do it.
Well, they're
Cobblepot's old
Okay.
as fuck, so
well. That's the thing is like them picking Colin Farrell. He's younger.
Colin Farrell's old as shit.
No, he's in his like late 30s, early 40s. Not Colin Firth. I think you're talking about Colin Firth.
No, I said Colin Farrell's old as shit. He is old.
I thought he was in his late 30s, early 40s.
No, he's got to be in his late 40s.
There's no way.
Fucking look it up. I give him 45 minimum.
I say like because I've always said this. Colin Farrell.
He looked old in Daredevil when he was Bullseye.
I say Colin Farrell should have been Constantine. If he was going to be anybody in DC, he looks just like Constantine.
Yeah, we could have rolled with it.
Motherfucker.
How old is he?
It won't.
Oh.
Hold on. Every time I was like hitting his name, it wasn't searching it up. Oh, 44.
Hey, look at that. I was close. 45.
But I actually, because obviously with them picking him to play Penguin, they're going a different route. It's not going to be.
Has he been in a movie recently?
I think the last movie I saw him in was Fantastic Beast.
I haven't seen this. Next movie.
Godzilla vs. Kong.
Not interested. Next movie.
I am.
Fuck.
But I don't. This is one of those movies like, is it going to get delayed or not? Because it's supposed to come out in November, but this says 2021.
Well, I mean, a mostly CGI movie, I could see it probably getting postponed. Just in case there's like some type of technical fucking difficulty. I haven't seen the second Godzilla that they came out with. The one that we saw was good.
See, that's if you watch the new one, you would be excited for this movie.
Like the newest one.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Godzilla, King of Monsters.
I'll have to see if I can find it.
It's
I know.
great.
I know HBO Max has like all the Godzilla movies, like even the ones from Japan.
The Toho.
Yeah, like it's. I thought about watching it, but I was like, ah.
The next one is Jurassic World Domain. Or Dominion. I'm a fucking idiot.
Well, I mean, you could basically say it's Domain because the fucking dinosaurs are ruling the world. So,
Yeah.
like,
Obviously, I'm excited for this.
who isn't?
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
the reboot of this series has been fantastic.
And
so
I know people hate Fallen Kingdom, the last one,
I mean,
but to me, that makes sense for the evolution of the series. Like taking them off the island, putting them on the mainland, making the cloning stuff go further than just the dinosaurs. Because I know you haven't read the book. Even in the books, the first two books, which is just Jurassic Park and Lost World, they even talk about that. In that, people already wanted to use it for human cloning.
well, fuck, that one girl was cloned.
That's what I'm saying. It makes sense for them to do that. And I know a lot of people hate that girl's a clone. But it makes
well, it's
sense.
too late. She's
Yeah.
already a clone. Like, get the fuck over it. That's just the way they went with the book and the movie.
But this is the one scene I want from this movie. I know that technically it doesn't make sense because dinosaurs should be able to survive in the cold. But I really want a T-Rex scene on like a snowy mountain with just him ripping people apart and blood going all over the snow and shit.
And then
Yeah, like, could you imagine how badass that would be?
it would be pretty badass, but it probably won't happen.
Or a raptor, but I don't really know if they're gonna show Blue killing humans. Because she still hasn't. I don't think.
No. But,
She's the only raptor left.
but we'll see. I mean, because they did end the second movie with her running into the wild.
And then, well, this movie just got delayed. Halloween Kills. First one's good, or the newest one.
Talk about beating a fucking dead horse. I mean,
It's like the 10th one, I think.
oh,
Well,
no. It's
No,
technically it's the third one.
Yeah.
Like fucking A, really?
Hey, the only thing I'll say about this is because after 2, they shouldn't have made 2 uncanon, I don't think. Because what they show in 2, with him being Laurie's brother, is the only thing that makes sense about him continuing to hunt Laurie.
Yeah.
Especially after 40 years.
It just doesn't make sense. Like, and then
But this is what I was saying. John Carpenter came back for these, so obviously, I mean, these are better than H2O and all that.
yeah,
shit.
H2O fucking sucked. Like, so how does the timeline go now?
It's
Like they're
the
skipping,
original.
They're skipping 2 through
Everything else.
Rob Zombie, right?
Yeah. So it's the original, then a 40-year time skip to the 2018 one, and then Halloween Kills, which was supposed to come out this year, and then Halloween Ends, which was supposed to come out next year. And that was going to be it. But now they're both delayed.
That makes literal 0 sense because like H2O, which
Was
is
the
really
20th
was
anniversary.
really H20,
Which
but-
was for the 20th anniversary. Which is, this is what I said, and I was joking when I said this, but it would make more sense because now we have 2 movies that are called Halloween and they're canon to each other. Should have just named the 2018 one,
Halloween 2,
or Halloween 4-0.
Halloween something. I'm glad they didn't do it 4-0,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. That's just. I'll do the research on my own. I know I've done it before, but I've just forgot. So
Yeah. That's what I will say. The newest one's really good though. So
the newest one is good.
as long as, and all they kept all the same people. So these 2
Well,
new,
except for Loomis, because Loomis is dead
yeah.
in real life.
But John Carpenter's coming back. That's what I'm more worried about. Finish these movies before John Carpenter dies because he's old. He's really old.
Well, I'm sure they've. Just because they're pushed back doesn't mean they haven't already like finished filming. I'm sure they found a way.
Well, this one's probably finished, but I don't
'cause-
think Halloween Ends is.
Because didn't fucking Zendaya and somebody didn't they like make a movie during all this?
I have no idea. I know that a lot of places weren't allowing filming to start back until like late May. Like the Batman went on like a 3-month hiatus of filming or more. I think maybe 4 months. So
Next movie.
oh, the Rock superhero movie, Black Adam.
Oh yeah, finally.
Yeah. Movie got announced
I mean-
after Man of Steel, and it's
Wasn't he supposed to play Shazam? And
Well-
then Cena was supposed to play Black Adam?
no.
Or was it Cena was supposed to be Shazam?
Cena was rumored to play Shazam and have because The Rock always wanted to be Black Adam. Apparently, I'm not against that. I think he's a good pick, but like he looks like him.
Is Black Adam Marvel or
He's DC. He's Captain or he's Shazam's nemesis.
C? Should have been fucking Cena.
That's why it was rumored for so long.
Bastard.
Yeah, and
Still haven't seen Shazam. It is on HBO Max, but
have you watched Big, the Tom Hanks movie?
no,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do. I've never seen it though.
So It's that with superheroes. This kid turns into an adult.
Well, I know the premise
But-
of the movie. We've
but that's
talked
what I'm
about
saying.
the
If you've
movie
ever
tons of times, I've just never seen it.
Yeah.
Like how fucking anyone can say Shazam and his powers go away, which makes zero sense.
No. It has to be in his voice. Whoever has the powers, it has to be in their voice.
Well, don't they take the powers from him?
So the only way that works is say you're Shazam. And you say it, but I record you, and then we're fighting in the middle of the fight. I could, like, as right before I'm about to hit you, I could say Shazam, or like put the recorder and throw it at you and play Shazam, and it would slam you and take your powers away. Or you could use it, like say I could record you, and then I could use it, and it would turn me into him. But it has to be the person whose powers it is voice, unless he gives you the powers. Like Billy. Well, I'm not trying to spoil the movie since you haven't.
Just makes zero. Like, wouldn't the fucking powers be able to tell the difference between a recording and me actually saying it?
No, because it's
But
paying
it's
attention
fucking
to the
mystical
voice.
powers. Jeez, next movie.
The Forever Purge, which I didn't even know this was announced.
Another purge.
Yeah.
Talk about beating a fucking dead horse. How many Purge movies are there? Purge 1, Purge 2.
Purge,
Then what?
Anarchy.
Election year.
Is that it?
There's another one.
I thought there was 4.
I think this one's like the 5th one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because there was the first
But-
Purge, of course, with Ethan Hawke. And then the second one with, fuck if I know.
Isn't it Crossbones?
I don't know. There was another one. And then there was the most recent one that followed the,
I thought there was. I thought there was. Oh, wait. So election year, I think, is the 3rd one, and then there was another one.
You're like Independence Day?
I don't remember.
Oh, there's enough. I know that.
I know that each one of them are considered pretty good.
Look, quit making these movies. Just give us the real fucking thing.
I mean, we're almost about to go into.
I mean, people are getting killed left and right now, so we might as well be in it, and they're getting off scot-free because nobody has fucking cops. So, yes, here it is. Got what I want. Fuck.
Next movie, if Eminem does another song for this movie, I might kill myself. He did a song for the first one. If he does a song for the sequel,
Oh, Venom?
yeah. The first song was bad.
I mean, it's Eminem. He has his highs, he has his lows, and it wasn't really that good.
What's bad is the album it's on. Every other song's good, and then you just Venom.
I mean,
Venom.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. The movie wasn't that great either. It felt kind of rushed.
No, this is what I say. That movie was bad for when it came out. But if that movie came out in the mid 2000s, it would have been one of the best superhero movies ever made.
It
is.
The movie is a little dated. You can tell.
It screams 2000s movie, but with like modern CGI and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
it had a basic script.
Yeah.
I mean, dude loses everything, loses his girl, gets these powers. By the end of the movie, boom, he's got the girl again, and he gets to keep the powers. Fuck.
Well, no, he doesn't really have her at the end because she's still with her boyfriend.
Was she?
Yeah, they're like friends.
Oh yeah, she's screwing him behind her boyfriend's back.
That's how I figured because the movie ends with him.
I'm gonna have to
like,
rewatch it.
Yeah. Next movie is all I'm saying is I don't want another Venom by.
The thing is about that movie, because I saw that picture, Spider-Man's not in that fucking movie because he's in the background.
So
I'm not gonna be mad. But I will be just a little hurt.
This is where all that stuff last year where Sony was like, well, we're not doing another, Spider-Man's not going to be in another MCU movie after this, and blah, blah, blah. This is where all this comes into play because whatever deal they made behind scenes, I think Spider-Man will be in this movie but I don't think he's gonna be in it much. I think like Civil War, how he was in like maybe 20 minutes. I feel like that's what he'll be like in this. Because I feel like it's really trying to be Venom and Carnage.
Well, the whole Civil War thing was just to get him introduced to the Avengers.
Yeah.
I mean, because he wasn't really in.
That was his first movie.
He wasn't really in Infinity War or Endgame.
He was in. Yeah. He was in Infinity War.
Not a lot.
About as much as he was in Civil War.
Well, that's what I was about to say. I mean, about 20, 30 minutes, if that.
But considering he had only been in 2 movies before that, I feel like he got a lot of screen time.
I mean, we all know who fucking Spider-Man is. Sony's just being a bunch of greedy assholes.
But I think he will be.
Who's playing? Who's going to be Carnage? Oh, he is reprising the role. Yeah. Okay, cool.
And then you want to go to the next one?
Yeah.
This one I know you don't care about. Hotel Transylvania 4.
Again? God.
Hey, you'll care about these in like 3 years when your kids.
Listen here.
They're not bad. I will say that.
Fucking Sandler. Hang it up. Because. Just hang it up.
No, you haven't watched Uncut Gems.
I heard it was shit too. That's why I haven't watched it.
That's a lie. That is the best performance of his lifetime, and I will say that time and time again.
I think just like last week or the week before, I watched. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, and I just laughed my ass off.
You think that movie's bad?
No, it's amazing.
Oh, I was like,
that movie.
I was like, no, don't tell me you're thinking that movie's bad.
Balls and wieners, baby. Balls and wieners.
Yeah, I love that movie. Fucking Dan Aykroyd in that movie. These two men are.
I hate Dan Aykroyd.
Really? I love
Dan Aykroyd. Always
Dan Aykroyd.
hated Dan Aykroyd.
All I was gonna say is, I know that it's funny, like it's weird, the Hotel Transylvania series. I think he's funnier in those than he is in most of his recent
because you don't have to
movies.
see his fucking schmuck face.
But they basically make
Dracula
but it's not his
him.
face.
It's not him. You have.
Hey, you know what I really like about those movies is that Steve Buscemi's the fucking Wolfman.
I love Steve Buscemi. That fucking crazy eye.
But yeah, I'll go to the next movie. All I was saying is, in a few years, you will care about those movies.
I'm probably gonna try to watch them. I've always been like semi-interested. We need another fucking grown-ups. Is what we really need.
You know why that won't happen? Kid died.
What? Oh, fuck him. I don't mean it like in a bad way. All they gotta do, he was like, what, coming up in his 20s now? All they gotta do is say he went off to fucking college. You can replace his brother with fucking, what's his name? Dude from Stranger Things.
Oh.
Looks just like his ass. Can't think of what his name is. Dude that played Richie in It.
Sure, but Cameron Boyce was older. He was like 22.
Mm-hmm. Don't do drugs, kids.
He didn't have drugs.
He didn't die from drugs. What did he die from?
He had epilepsy, and he had a really bad fit in the middle of his sleep.
He probably did drugs too.
Who's at home with his parent? I'm
Mom
saying,
and Dad don't know.
After that is Morbius, which this is why I think Spider-Man will be in this, because I've heard that Morbius is now an MCU movie, and originally it was just in the Sonyverse. So you don't know who Morbius
I do know who Morbius is, but here's my little take on it.
Oh, I know you're gonna not like it because
Jared Leto, the last fucking comic book movie you were in, you fucked up. Technically, you didn't fuck it up. DC fucked it up because they took all of your scenes away. You did all that fucking nonsense of being a method actor, and they said, you know what?
People hate.
This is a Suicide Squad movie. This isn't a Joker movie.
Yeah, people hate on his performance. But here's the thing: like people say he sucks as Joker. You get not even, I don't think, 3 minutes, and in those 3 minutes, there's scenes that to me or more Joker than anything we had ever seen.
I hated his laugh.
I liked it because it was so unsettling.
I hated his
But
laugh.
you
And he's just fucking standing or laying there. In a
see,
circle
that's
of
the same. That's
knives.
such a
Like,
fucking Joker thing, though.
it is, but
Well, it's
like,
not just
my
knives.
God.
There's baby clothes and all
Oh, I
kinds
didn't
of
notice
shit
that.
around him.
I just noticed the knives. Like,
Yeah. Well, and also the other scene in that movie I really like that they do not give it enough praise is when he's meeting that security guard at the prison, and he has the laughing hand tattooed on his, or the laughing,
the smile.
yeah, on his, and he puts it over that dude's face. It's so creepy, like such a Joker thing.
Is he still doing his standalone movie? Or did he just say, fuck it, and I'm just going to be Morbius?
What
The fuck is Morbius? Is he a vampire? Or?
Yeah, technically.
I mean, I'm not shitting on Jared Leto.
He's a good actor. He's weird. He's fucking weird.
We can just go ahead and say he was the worst Joker. Whether it be his fault or not, he was the worst Joker. Besides the kid from fucking the CW show.
Oh, Gotham?
Yeah,
Fox
that
show.
shit. No, it was on
It was
CW.
on Fox.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Could have swore it was on
Yeah,
CW.
it was on Fox. Yeah, it was on Fox. Because CW doesn't have the rights to Superman or Batman.
But
CBS did. CW does now because of how good Supergirl did.
well, that makes no sense because they had all the Supermen in the fucking.
That they do now.
See, what also doesn't make sense is we're on that topic. Brandon Routh played Adam, and then he came back as Clark Kent.
Well,
Did they explain how
First
that
off,
worked? Because I didn't watch it.
they make a joke in that show. In the first time that Adam meets Supergirl, and he goes, "She looks just like my cousin named Kara." And it's clearly a reference to him being Superman. In
alternate universe or whatever.
I guess, but it's
Or
like,
maybe he was like brainwashed or something.
but it's like, I get you're making a joke about Superman Returns, but like having him say that looks just like my cousin, and her name is also the same thing, is really weird. But the Superman he plays in Crisis on Infinite Earths is a different universe. It's Kingdom Come. It's an older Superman.
So all these universes and world things, fucking, I can't.
That's
keep up.
what
like.
I say. DC should focus on that because
Like,
it makes them so different.
So many Earths.
DC only technically has 52, but Marvel has over 1,000. Yeah.
Yes.
The Eternals, which has been pushed back, it's supposed to come out in November.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I think it's going to end up being like the origin of like Thanos.
Oh, it's Marvel?
Yeah. Next is Sing 2. I didn't know this was ever announced. Sing 2.
Sing? Like the animal movie?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, which I am excited for because
Wait. Oh, the reboot?
yeah,
Is Margot Robbie gonna be?
yes, she's the only character coming back. And Waller. There's a few like, dude, she's good as Harley
You
Quinn.
can't fuck it up any worse than
Oh, yeah.
what the first one was, because that movie blew some major cock.
That
Major. Oh, this is empty. Major cock.
yeah. Next is also another Marvel movie, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I'm excited for this because it's a Marvel Kung Fu movie. As long as they do it good, or as long as they do it well, it should be really cool because I've not done anything like this. It'll be closer to those TV shows, I feel like.
Well, I mean, they kinda have like Doctor Strange and his universe of people,
Kinda,
but
it's
not full on.
Yeah. Well, I think it's going to be the Mystics mixed with Kung Fu. In this.
Yeah.
The next is Spider-Man 3. apparently it's supposed to come out next year.
I still haven't seen Far From Home.
To me, I know it's a hot take, best live action Spider-Man movie.
Far From Home?
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal is the best villain they've ever had in a Spider-Man movie. Oh, the reboot of Mortal Kombat. But they look like they're actually trying with this one. So, oh god, the Minions, Rise of Gru, another one.
Rise of Gru.
Yeah, it's gonna be Gru as a kid.
Jesus Christ. They'll fucking put anything out to get those Minions some love.
Dude, they make them fucking.
I know they
Look,
do.
the
I'm just
hold on, here's the
saying,
thing.
like,
If the Minions movie made $1 billion fucking dollars, whatever. You release whatever the fuck you want, I guess, because kids love it.
kids do love the Minions.
Banana.
Be-do. Copyright.
Yeah. This movie's on indefinite hold, so I'm just gonna skip it. Ghostbusters 3, or whatever the.
Isn't it another reboot?
It's
It's getting rid of the women.
I don't know what to call it because it's a continuation. It's in the original universe.
Okay, so
one of these kids is definitely, or these kids, the two kids are definitely Egon's grandkids.
Okay, so it's just it's just a sequel to the second one.
Yeah, and the guy that's making it is the original guy's son. So,
well, Godspeed to you.
this was one of the reasons that I got so pissed with Corona, because this movie was supposed to come out in May of this year and got fucking delayed till next year.
It happens.
Yeah.
Just as long as it's.
Oh, here's the one I bet you're gonna rant over. Can you guess what it is? It's a sequel / reboot of something you really like.
Oh no, hit me with it.
And welcome to the jam.
Oh yeah, Space Jam.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really fuck it up. I mean, there's nothing to fuck up. I mean, you can fuck
Hold
it
on.
up. I mean,
I've said this. I think this one, regardless on if people don't like LeBron as much, I think there's a good chance that this movie's better.
well, no shit. You're 20-something years into the future. The aliens are gonna look a lot better.
Well, no, I mean the story and stuff. I think like it's gonna hold up, or like not hold up, but I don't think it's gonna be. The original one's like critically panned.
Well, I mean, yeah, because Michael Jordan's not an actor.
Yeah,
He wasn't
That's
an
the
actor.
difference. Like LeBron can act. He's been
Like,
acting and stuff.
Yeah,
on and
he's
off.
done commercials and shit. Michael Jordan only did commercials. Like, he... I mean, we'll see how it goes. I'm not saying it's going to suck, but the animation in it's going to look pretty good. I can tell you that. Especially since they're, rebooting the Looney Tunes on HBO. I'm not going to shit on it until I see it.
Well,
But I guarantee you, it's not going to be the first one my kid sees. He will see the, what year is it? Was it 96? He'll see that movie first.
This one's another movie I know you won't care about. Monster Hunter. It's with Mila Djokovic.
Oh, I've never liked her.
I think she's hot.
Never liked her. I've never liked the Resident Evil movies.
Yeah.
Just,
Here's the problem, and I already have it with this movie. You take these cool ass concepts like Resident Evil and Monster Hunter, and you make movies on them, and they're nothing like the fucking video games.
yeah, exactly. And then you beat them to shit and give them like 7 fucking sequels.
Yeah. I'm not saying the Resident Evil movies are bad or anything. If you like them, cool, but they're not what people wanted.
Yeah, it's one thing to have, a movie, but if it's based off of something, it needs to be relative to what it's based off of.
And the Resident Evil movies are not. Next is Disney's The Jungle Cruise, which I think is going to be good because it's Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. It's based off.
Do they have a trailer for that already?
Yeah, it got.
I haven't seen it.
It's based off of one of the rides in the park, like Pirates of the Caribbean was. And,
Yeah. Cool.
yeah. Then
I mean, almost everything with The Rock in it's good. So
and Emily Blunt is beautiful and a great actress.
she also looks like Katy Perry. There's a bunch of them that look the exact same. And Mr. Perry, Mr. Blunt, whoever the fuck, you got some explaining to do, pal.
The only thing I'll say about that is I do get what you're saying. Her facial structure is a lot like Katy Perry, but where she stands at, like her right here, looks really different to me.
Still looks the same.
Next is Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit 2.
I haven't seen the first one, so
I haven't either, but I've heard it's good. I'm not gonna watch it.
Nope. Don't plan to, at least.
Talk about beating something to death. Paranormal Activity.
There's another one.
Don't see it. Oh wait. No, I guess this is like a reboot. Yeah.
Here's my thing about the movies like that. Shooting a movie based off like video camera footage and shit. I hate those kind of movies. The first Paranormal Activity was fantastic because it was I don't want to say the first of its kind because obviously it wasn't.
The first was the Blair Witch.
And
the reason
it was fucked. But
it's because people thought it was fucking real, and
and then they came out with the sequel, and everyone's like, "Evil, this movie, fucking."
You don't like the new one? So yeah, everyone out here talk about the new one loves it.
Didn't like it. Wasn't a fan. Today's horror movies suck. That one's gonna suck.
You already know what it is?
The Paranormal Activity?
Oh, no. I went to the next one.
Oh, what's the next one?
Spiral.
What?
From the...
Did you say Spyro or...
Spiral. It's the... Chris Rock is doing this movie. And this is the new... It's like a spin-off of Saw. But it's Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson.
What are they gonna do? Yell the entire movie?
This is literally what the title says. Spiral, from the book of Saw. So I have no idea what this is. It looks weird, like the poster. I almost feel like this is a prequel.
Possibly.
Didn't know this was announced. Tomb Raider 2. The first one didn't do shit, so this one...
I didn't know they rebooted it.
Yeah, the shit's really hard. Apparently Tom and Jerry's getting a movie. Didn't know that. That's cool though. And that's all that's on there. But I know, like... Thing is, even just this year, there's already been like 15 movies delayed. I have to find new spots to come out either this year or next year.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna be this year.
Mulan, Black Widow, fucking Quiet Place 2. Have you watched the first one?
I have seen the first one.
You think that horror movie sucks?
Yeah, because I watched it after I watched Bird Box.
Oh.
So I was just kind of like, I'm just glad they actually showed the monster. But, I mean, it was to be honest, I fell asleep during it. It's too quiet.
See, that's exactly what I was going to say. When you make a movie when there's no noise.
Like, I would rather have the no noise than not being, or I would rather have not being able to see them rather than not being able to talk around them. Just because.
To me, that's what makes it scarier.
Well, yeah, but the no audio is just like, fuck.
Well, yeah, but like you think about it from their point of, you know how hard it would be to live, like be able to live with people, but not be able to talk or make noise without the fear of being killed.
Probably.
You'd probably go insane after like 6 months though.
I mean, you can text and shit. It's pretty much how everyone communicates anyway, even with the person fucking in front of them. How's your meal? It's good. Oh yeah, your steak cooked well. Cooked to your perfection.
I know there's been a bunch of other stuff that's been delayed. Wonder Woman's been delayed like 3 times now.
Don't care for Gal Gadot. Don't care for
Fast and Furious made me care about her. I I know there's other stuff I can't think of. I know that we are now back to that. Like we said, by the time this will come out, basketball will be back. Baseball's already back.
But it's already almost fucked up too. A whole bunch of Marlins players
Got it?
got it. And their games are canceled, so they don't know what they're going to do. MLB doesn't know what they're going to do.
Wow.
NFL's already come out, so they're not going to do a bubble. So,
How the fuck would they do a bubble?
I mean, I guess they would. Honestly, if they were to do a bubble, I could see them.
They're going to make the same 8 teams play each other?
And remember, if this happens, it was said here first, because I don't watch ESPN or anything, so I haven't heard of anything. I can see them having their bubble in New York at MetLife and doing the games there.
You know where it would make more sense to me? AT&T Stadium.
That too. But Texas is a hot spot. I don't know about New York. I just know Texas
New York
is.
was a hot spot.
But at the same time, yeah, but that's like the two biggest stadiums is MetLife and AT&T. So
well, it depends. Is the Raiders' new stadium going to be done? They could do it there.
they could. I mean, they could also do it here in Atlanta. But
Georgia's a hot
yeah,
spot.
Atlanta's a fucking shit show right now. Oh god, that stinks. Oops. But that's just my prediction. That yes, they say they're not going to do a bubble, but I could see them doing a bubble.
I don't think the NFL would work in a bubble.
It's going to have to. Did you just shit too? God dang. At least mine was silent.
The thing is about that, if the NFL does the bubble, how many teams are there? 30 or 32?
32.
4 teams of 8. You do 4 places with 8 teams, but then they would have to play each other 4 fucking times.
Yeah, and that's the thing that sucks about this happening right now in an off season instead of in the middle of the season.
If it happened, well, it did happen in the middle of the season. The NBA got fucked.
That's what I'm talking about. But the middle of the season, you can basically decide, who the top 8's going to be, which is what they did. That's why the East has their 8 and the West has like their.
Did we talk about this?
10 or 11.
Fuck the NBA bubble, because the way they made it, it's not 8 teams, but there's 12 for each team or from each side.
Was there?
They did it just to try and get the Pelicans into the fucking playoffs.
Well, yeah, I know because I can see them doing that from the west side because
Fuck Zion. He's not like. I get what you're trying to do. The dude's only played 15 fucking games. If he doesn't make it to the playoffs, it doesn't fucking matter.
But like I was saying, the West I understand because you had like before all this shit happened, you had like I think 3 or 4 teams that were right there, like tied for the 8th seed, or like right there. They all could compete. So that's one reason why. But the biggest reason is because of Zion Williamson. But that bow-legged motherfucker.
If he wins,
they're not winning the championship.
No. If he wins Rookie of the Year,
oh yeah,
I'm gonna go break Adam Silver's fucking kneecaps.
I might riot.
Seriously, Ja Morant is number 1 right now. That's how it is. Zion played 15 games.
You had to teach him how to re-walk. He had to lose weight because he was fucking almost 300 pounds and he couldn't walk right.
Do you know? Did you hear the report that apparently the month after he moved to New Orleans, he had already gained 20 pounds?
All that fucking seafood.
Fucking damn soul food and Cajun food and shit. Look, I'm not saying the kid's not a genetic freak and could be a monster in basketball. He could. His ceiling, though, or the amount of time he's going to play, it's not there. I do not see him playing past the age of 30.
Probably not. If he gets a ring, no, he won't. But I don't see that happening because he doesn't really have anybody on his team. The fuck is Lonzo Ball gonna fucking? The dude couldn't hack it with LeBron. That's why they sent his ass back in for AD. Like,
all I'm saying.
all right. So for
It's gonna be fucked.
the video, you missed probably a minute or so for the audio version. You obviously seen where video got interrupted, but it is what it is. So anyway, basically what we were talking about for the video that ended, even though
Because I'll put
It's-
the recording podcast on @seal.
happens. I mean, we were coming up towards the end anyway, or at least we needed.
We were just shitting on Lonzo.
Yeah, and the Pelicans, and I mean they got Brandon Ingram too, but
Yeah. That's who Cavs or the Cavs. Can't remember the Lakers.
the Lakers should have kept him and got rid of Kuzma. But
They're both good. Hey, the biggest LeBron dick sucker might get back on that team. So
who?
J.R. Son.
He is on the team.
Oh my!
Yeah, he's on the team.
Damn it!
Yeah, they signed him.
I
He was-
forgot about that.
He was out there throwing lobs to Dwight Howard. Here's what it
You
is.
better hope he doesn't throw lobs whenever it matters. Or not.
You just better hope he doesn't
hold on,
have the ball whenever it matters.
Or just not throw when it matters.
But yeah, we're just gonna end it there because
We don't remember what we were talking about.
derailed hugely. But that's the episode. Thank you for listening, watching, however you do so. We'll see you next week.